Hey everyone, this is Louis7 and today's video will be a guide to the Ill Omens Skirmish event in the Lord of the Rings Online. So first of all, what even is Ill Omens? Ill Omens is a limited time event for skirmishes which brings harbingers of dead to skirmishes and has unique rewards, deeds, and titles. This event is for both level cap and leveling characters, but the big rewards are in-game essences at level 120, which is the cap right now. For a quick summary and overview of the event, there are three main parts to it. First, we have a daily skirmish assault quest which involves killing harbingers in these skirmishes, and these reward tokens of Ill Omens. Second, we have a repeatable meta quest to complete 12 skirmish assault quests, and this gives an essence box containing a level 120, tier 12, item level 395 gold essence. And then the third part and final part is we have a meta deed for level 100 and tier 3 only, and these are to kill harbingers in all 19 skirmishes, so that is quite challenging while also rewarding an essence box. To start off the event, you will need to visit a skirmish camp in South Bree, 21st Hall or Osgalad like it says on the buff here for the event. And you will need to talk to this NPC, Netta Pinleaf, and she will give you a quest to start the skirmish assault, your first daily, so I'll go ahead and accept that here on my Beorning. And of note, if this was your first time accepting this, you would also get the meta quest, which is called Skirmish Ill Omens here. So if we look in the quest log, it's Skirmish Ill Omens and then Skirmish Assaults is separate. Moving on, I will go over the skirmish assaults in more detail since they are the core component of the event, really. So each skirmish assault gives you a task to complete the so-called Ill Omens quest inside the various skirmishes as we saw there, and to complete these Ill Omens quests inside the skirmishes, all you need to do is just kill the Harbinger of Dead. And I'll get more on these particular Harbingers, the mobs, later, but this means you don't have to finish the skirmish for progress on the skirmish assault, just kill the Harbinger. And for the daily skirmish assault quest, it usually has 4 to 5 skirmishes listed that have harbingers for the day. For the quest, you need to kill one less than the total number of options. So back on my Beorning here, we have 5 options to complete Ill Omens in 5 different skirmishes, and you only have to complete 4 of those, just for example for today. For the specific set of skirmishes chosen every day, there is no limitation to what they can be, and they can even include survival barrow downs such as the one today as we saw. And they can be any skirmishes you even haven't unlocked, and I mentioned this in my review video, but it can kind of suck if you aren't able to do the daily, because some skirmishes are locked behind long quest chains in Moria and Mirkwood, but that's just how it works. So some additional info for the skirmish assaults. Any tier works, but again, the meta deed, you need to do tier 3, also at the level cap for that one. One thing is the skirmishes can only be completed on level, at least from my testing and everybody I've talked to, they've only been able to do it on level. I mentioned that specifically because I've seen some people also try to say you can do it within 5 levels, but everyone I've talked to, again, that's tried that, it doesn't work, so I kind of wanted to emphasize that a little bit. So moving on. You may run any group size, even a grade, or as a lot of people do, you can opt to do solo, but beware, tier 3 is quite difficult solo if you prefer to go that route. And the quest, the dailies reset at 3 AM server time, game-wide. And if you do have some progress on a skirmish assault from the previous day but never finished it, it just automatically cancels the quest for you and you'll have to completely restart the new daily. And finally, again, you do not have to complete the skirmish to get credit on your skirmish assault quest. Just kill the Harbinger, and if you want, you can leave, or as I opt to do, I do continue skirmishing on and complete it. So to kind of walk through what to expect on your first assault, there is nothing out of the ordinary. When you enter the skirmish, you actually have to open your quest log to make sure you get the Ill Omens quest, but you will get it if you do all those requirements. And when you get to a certain point, you will be notified, probably as you've seen here in the gameplay a couple times, that a Harbinger of Dead has appeared, and from here you just may kill the Harbinger at your own discretion. And the point it appears is different for each skirmish and a different amount of time in it. So for example, Trouble of Tuckborough is kind of in the middle, and Prancing Pony was at the very end, so you basically finish the skirmish anyway with that one. So some more details on the Harbingers themselves. They are at least elite mobs, at least solo, which the gameplay is of, and what I mostly do for the event, and they aren't too difficult overall to kill, again, unless you're in a higher tier like tier 3. And one recommendation I do have on these mobs is to remove debuffs as soon as possible and stay out of ground effects. Those can be all quite deadly, and I do speak from experience, unfortunately. And yeah, that is pretty much all to the Ill Omens Skirmish event in LOTRO. It's fairly simple the way it works, but I do want to cover some more details on the rewards now. Again, the Meta Quest and Meta Deed both reward essence boxes, and those have tier 12, level 120 gold essences that are item level 395. Each harbinger quest inside the skirmish that count towards the skirmish assaults reward 2 tokens of Ill Omens, and you get rewarded more of these for doing tier 3, and you also get 2 tokens of Ill Omens for the skirmish assault as a whole, so every day you can get around 8 to 10 tokens of Ill Omen, so you can rack those up pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and take a look at what you can barter for the tokens of Ill Omens in the game, and it is only cosmetic items. So if we go to, you have to go to Netta Pinleaf and go to the barter here. And these are the only things, it's only 5 items. So you get 3 cosmetic pets, and it's really the same cloak, just a hooded and non-hooded version. This is what the cloak looks like. And I do want to show, just if you dye it, red should stand out a little bit, but yeah, it only dyes that part. That is just something to note, so I don't personally like the cloak too much. But that is the only cosmetic piece of gear reward here. The rest are pets. You have a Sienna Goat, Fiery Yellow Beetle, and Corrupted Craven. I don't know what these pets actually look like, but that is what you can barter for from your tokens of Ill Omens, and that is it. So yeah, that is the event and its rewards and all I have to cover. I hope you all did enjoy this video, and if you have any feedback regarding this, I would really appreciate it. And if you did enjoy and maybe learn something, please do consider liking and subscribing for more. And thanks for watching, everyone.